Welcome, everybody. It is Beyond the Barricade. I'm your host, Papa Dank. And I am not only your host, I am also the 23-6 YouTube heavyweight champion of the world. Now that that's said and done, let me bring out my very special guests. The one, the only Savage Brotherhood.
That's us.
What's up?
What's going on, guys?
How's it going, man?
It's going great, man. Trying to fix my camera real quick. All right, introduce yourselves to everybody real quick.
I'm the Outlaw Brody Hawk.
And I'm Big Dady Storm. We're Savage Brotherhood.
Woo! Kicking ass and taking names.
Dude,
Hell
for
yeah.
quite a while now.
Hell yeah, we're the baddest tag team in Memphis right now.
Now, before
We are pound for pound the best tag team in this area.
You let that ounce for ounce, dude.
All right. In this area, what about? Can you guys handle being up here in the Northeast?
I believe so.
We sure would give it a hell of a try.
We sure would.
Okay, awesome.
We don't back down from
We
any
don't back
challenge,
down
buddy.
from nobody.
Hey, Sabrina, how are you doing?
What's up, Sabrina?
We do
Have you
not
guys been up here to the Northeast?
No, I have never wrestled up there. Have you wrestled up in the Northeast?
No.
No,
Furthest
I
I've
can't say
gone
so.
The furthest I've gone is in Missouri.
Look, there's so much wrestling around here anyway. And that's like a lot of the Northeast guys have yet to come down here. It's just so much everywhere.
That's right. That's right. Hey, y'all. Hi, Angel.
Hey, Angel.
I know a couple of guys who are ready to go down there and do some wrestling down there.
It's a lot of fun down here.
Tell them to come on.
It's a hotbed, man.
I'll let them know. Go down there. All right. Now, before we start the episode, we were talking about that little Power Town figure over there that I was admiring.
Yeah, you see it in back there. Kerry Von Erich.
Kerry Von Erich. Tell me how he has affected you.
I grew up in Texas. Like a lot of people here in the Memphis area, of course, grew up with Memphis wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
I'm an outlier. I grew up in Texas, so I grew up with the Von Erichs and that whole scene down in Dallas. And Kerry Von Erich was the first wrestler I ever met.
Really?
Oh, yeah. And from that day on, I was hooked. He became my favorite. And that's why I wanted to get in this business. And so this special action figure from Power Town was released late last year.
Right.
Pre-order, and I just got it about 3 months ago.
Yeah, they had a problem with the initial batch.
Yes.
So they had to redo them.
And, and I don't collect action figures. But that's the one I knew I was going to have.
And you know which one I want out of all of them? The Bruiser Brody.
Oh, yeah.
Would love to have Bruiser Brody and Magnum TA. That's those other two I want.
I had the ultimate pleasure of having his widow on at one point.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so that was a great time with her, telling us stories about Bruiser and all that stuff, man. That was awesome. So all right, let's go. Oh, we got a comment. Mark McGee says Savage Brotherhood could run the Northeast.
Thanks, Mark.
Thanks, Mark. I believe we could too.
Mark's up your way somewhere.
I really believe that we could. Seriously, I believe we could wrestle.
Well, we're old school, man. We are
just
old school wrestlers. I mean, it's tie you up, lock you down, beat you up. That's what we do. It's just what we do.
It's not like we haven't been in the ring with some top talent. Right?
Oh yeah.
I was about to say, can you name some of the top talent you've been in the ring with?
Go ahead, buddy.
I've been in the ring with Umanga.
Oh wow.
Rosie, Dundee, Lawler, Jimmy Valiant, Rock and Roll Express,
yeah.
Wow, that's quite a list there, you guys.
Hi, Christopher. Chase Stevens.
It's a lot.
It's been a lot through the years.
Daddy Ass before he was Daddy Ass.
The Moondogs.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh my God, I got a story about Larry Latham and the Moondogs. Oh, that's crazy.
We'll go into it a little bit later on. Let's start off with how you guys both fell in love with professional wrestling.
Well, I think I told you mine. Mine was Von Erich, so I'll let Brody Hawk tell you.
I grew up in Memphis, so I was like 6 years old. My dad was watching wrestling, and I just started watching with Lawler and Dundee, and it took off from there. I think the biggest thing was in '80 when Lawler broke his leg and came back, and then him and Dundee with the Loser Leave Town, and it was just the Memphis area. It's something I don't know.
So those
I kind of like to fight, so it was something it was just in me.
That's some great.
I love it. So it's the way I can get my aggression out.
100% true on that part.
I called him the other night and said, I think I'm going to a bar so I can get into a bar fight.
That is a true story.
You got
like what?
So he is living up to the name Savage Brotherhood.
Yeah,
Zero question.
zero. I don't really care.
He don't. I'm the bigger guy of the two, but he's the more feisty one.
He's much bigger though.
Oh, okay.
Let's not get carried away.
Let's don't get
carried away.
Let's don't get carried away with it.
All right, let's go into where you guys train to become professional wrestlers.
Oh, mine was Outlaw Don Bass. Taught me out in the middle of Jericho, Arkansas, in the middle of summer where the heat was 187 degrees outside, like you melted when you walked outdoors.
Plywood on the floor.
Plywood, I mean, it was carpet and cement and a tin roof in the building. That's it, middle of summer. That's where my training started.
I trained for 2 weeks with Eddie Marlins in Nashville, and my first wife got pregnant with my second son, so I had to quit. And then the guys that I was going with was Sean and Mark Manson. Mm-hmm. They finished up. They were getting ready to go to WWE to be job guys, and Mark tore his some ligaments in his knee and couldn't go. Oh, so man. When they, I was training with them. So when they came back, they'd already been trained. Like I said, they were getting ready to go to WWE because Eddie had already set them up a deal. And you know Eddie Marlin, right? You know who Eddie Marlin is?
Me?
Yeah. You know who Eddie Marlin
is. I don't know who Eddie Marlin is.
He was Jerry Jarrett's father-in-law and Jeff Jarrett's grandfather.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So very well known. He was a very well known wrestler around these parts for a long time. Anyways, they had trained up and was getting ready to go up there, and couldn't go because of the him tearing his knee. Kind of quit. So they started training me, finishing up my training, and it's been on since then.
The puppies are going crazy over there.
My dogs, man, let me tell you, they're my watchdogs out here. You don't get close to my property without those dogs letting you know.
That's right. Don't come near here.
What did you just say?
Huh?
What did you just say?
I said you don't get close to my property.
No, that's not what you said.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not. I heard what you said.
What did I say?
I heard what you said. I'm not going to repeat it, but I heard what you
said.
Did I
not say I don't let my dogs get close to my property?
No. Whose dogs are they?
How much have you had to drink tonight?
No, I heard what you said.
Too much.
I heard what you said.
I said my dogs.
No, not what you said.
Papa Dink.
Papa Dink.
What did I say?
Hey. What did he say? Now he says, hey, I think she wants you guys to calm down over there.
Yes, he said wife.
I don't remember saying that.
It's my wife's dogs.
He did
he
say
said
that.
It. He said it.
That.
You said it, bro.
I
not.
did not. Serena, I didn't say it. You better take that back. You take that back right now.
Take it back. I heard what you said.
We're rolling back the last 5 minutes of this interview.
We need the red flag. I said red flag and rewind.
This ain't a commercial, buddy. I had too much to drink tonight.
Even Angel says that's what you said.
Oh, shut up, Angel. It's not true.
Great.
It's not true.
Thank you, ladies.
When he said that, I was like, oh, shit.
You just had to latch on to it. I'm surprised she's not the one that latched on to it.
It's like, what did you say?
Terry Tyler says, what's up, Big Daddy Star and my friend Brody Hawk?
Yes, you can.
Dude, Terry Tyler don't know.
What is going on today? You guys are getting hugs, dogs barking. What is going on today on the podcast?
I don't want to tell you. I don't want to tell you.
We are the best wrestlers in Memphis. Look, we are the best bad guys.
People try to hate us.
And they try to hate us, but for some reason, I guess it's just this $1 million.
They end up loving you.
They love.
Maybe that. There's award-winning personalities for sure.
Yeah. See, I've got my $5,000 sunglasses. You want to see them?
Yeah, let me see.
$5,000 sunglasses with my $1 million.
Those are sharp. Yeah. Natalie's saying, what did she just witness?
I want to know the same thing, Natalie. What did we both just witness?
I heard it, but I'm not saying what I heard.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
I heard it, but I'm not gonna say anything.
Don't
There
do
you
it.
go.
Oh,
Everybody heard
man.
you, bro.
No, they didn't.
Everybody heard you. I'm sorry.
Y'all been brainwashed.
What are you drinking in the background over there? He's just chugging along.
Are you talking about me?
Yeah.
Oh, dude,
They are not a sponsor of the Savage Brotherhood, although they should be.
they should be. They
They
should
be.
bring us on as sponsors.
Mhm.
They're in there. Once you
Serena
got
says,
them in,
"Oh, the Elvis sunglasses."
you see my case?
Yes,
sitting
the
there?
Elvis sunglasses. But I got a spoiler for you. He's gonna show his bling.
Oh, let me see
This is
that.
just for your audience.
Woo!
Uh-oh.
That is beautiful
Oh,
belt.
and
Uh-oh.
hey, he ain't gonna be the only one with a belt,
That's,
Uh-oh.
with a title, because I'm gonna beat Johnny Dotson for that unified heavyweight.
That's right.
so how did you guys? Go ahead.
No, go
No, I'll
ahead.
drink this. It's
I was just gonna say, spoiler alert. If y'all want to know how this belt came to be in my possession, tune in to Bluff City's Facebook page Friday night. You'll see.
Okay, all right.
And you don't even have to watch TV Saturday.
That's
Just
my
tune
case.
in
I've
to
been
Bluff
drinking.
City Wrestling's page
I bought
Friday
this
night.
up. You can find it.
Okay. So how did you guys come together?
I've known this dude for about over 20 years now.
Who, me and you?
Yeah,
We've
23
known
years.
each other. We've known each other since 2000 March. You want to know the exact date?
Here we go.
March 18th.
You got the exact date?
He knows it.
I do, because that's when me and
Day after
my brother started tagging together. Was March 18th, 2001.
The day after my
So
Hey, and it was at the Wonder City Boys Club where we met in
It was.
West Memphis, Arkansas.
it was, and we became friends, and then we worked against each other a lot of our careers.
Yes, because he was with the Asylum, and I was with my brother, Pure Destruction, and his name is Cody Hawk. My name is Brody Hawk, as you know already. So, and he's kind of. We're going to have a retirement match coming up pretty soon for him, and where he and I are going to tag together one more time. But he's been kind of out of like 4 years now.
Yeah, something like that. Injuries.
I tell you what, the last match he and I had was in Redeem in 2020.
That's right.
Right before the COVID hit.
Yeah, and then
So that was March. It was March of 2020
That's
because COVID hit right
after
at that.
Yeah, it did.
And then Brody and I went to. He started in Bluff City with Bluff City Wrestling here as a new promotion.
Mhm.
Brody was in from day one, and then I had been asked to come in a few months later, this time last year. And Brody's partner at the time had decided he didn't want to wrestle anymore and be a part of that. And so we got to talking, and we've always had a similar mentality, especially when it comes to wrestling and how we wrestle.
Oh yeah.
It just kind of fit. And he's like, he pitched the idea of us being partners, and I'm like, let's do it.
Yeah.
And we clicked from day one.
It's like this. It's like we're partners where I know what he's thinking and he knows what I'm thinking. And we don't, I mean, it's just right off the bat. I mean, it's just not been normally when you're tagging with somebody, it takes a couple of, it takes years to really get to where we are right now, where it only took like weeks.
It was
It wasn't even really weeks. It was just
wasn't.
days.
I mean,
from
seriously,
get-
our
from
first day in Bluff City was like, oh man,
Yeah.
why did we do this years ago? First of all,
that's what we was thinking.
it's like, this is crazy.
We
the
should
time
have
we
started
wasted.
doing this in 2020.
We should have. Once Cody retired, we should have jumped together and just been on it, because it has been nothing but crazy this last year.
But he has been he has retired on and off through the years.
Not true. One time.
Yes, you did.
Because I seriously thought I was out.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but how long have you followed the wrestling business?
Me?
Yeah, how long? Have you
Oh,
followed the wrestling
since I was like 13, man. Since
so we safely say a long time.
long time.
Yeah.
And when you're in this business, there's so much that goes on, and then there became a point where you get tired of the politics, or you just get, and not even the politics really. You get tired of just anybody can get into the business,
And that's where I'm at.
and they're
right
not
now.
trained, and it becomes unfun, because you got new promotions popping up where a guy just says, I want to promote a wrestling company, and then I'm going to make my best friend, who's 127 pounds, and hasn't ever done anything, it doesn't look like a wrestler, become my champion.
We got an example for that.
Yeah, but it just becomes frustrating, and that's where I was. So I retired, and Redeem Wrestling kind of brought me back. But it was when I really hooked up with another company late last year, middle of last year, and then hooking up with this dude, that it has been just nothing but fire for the last year and a half or so. It's
We've
been nuts.
had such a great time.
We have.
Everything's just come out of this tag team, like our After Dark show that we do
every Saturday night.
Every Saturday night between 9 and 12, we do an After Dark show.
Mhm.
And it is not for the weak at heart. I'm telling you, because if you ask us something, we're going to tell you.
You can't be sensitive and watch our show on Saturday night.
We have a public service announcement before every show.
Well, there's a lot of comedy involved, a lot of tongue in cheek,
Yeah.
but it's still, if you're real sensitive, you don't like that kind of humor.
We have Brody's.
It's not for you.
No, it's not for you.
It's not for you. If you don't have a sense of humor, don't watch our show.
No, please don't.
Please don't, because you will get offended.
That's guaranteed.
I won't be offended.
Because we really don't care what we say. We tell you what we're going to do. Like as a tag team, we're not going to sit here and sugarcoat it and tell you that we're not going to cheat.
Because we are.
We are. We're going to cheat. We're going to pull chains. We're going to pull your hair. We're going to kick you in the mouth.
And in the net.
We'll kick you in the balls. We'll do whatever we have to do. Because matter of fact,
anything to win.
Did you not kick dude in the balls?
I did.
Yes, you did.
He shot me.
Yep, he sure did. You kicked him in the balls.
Wait a minute, he shot you?
No, he chopped me.
Oh, chop me. I thought you said shot me.
I hate chops. Don't chop me, because I'm not going to play fair at all after that.
No.
It's going to be ugly.
All the expression on his face was priceless. But then when he came over there, when I got him in the corner, I gave him a receipt for him.
I appreciate it.
And I said, "Was that good enough?"
Yeah, because I tore my tricep.
Oh wow!
Can you see how swollen his arm is?
I see how swollen it is, man.
His
arm is
it's
swollen.
massive.
It's massive.
But I tore it. So when he chopped me, I tried to chop him back, but I couldn't get my arm up because I'd torn it.
Wow!
And this is what, last Saturday?
Yeah, last Saturday.
And so,
and it was for a benefit. We were at a benefit.
We're at a benefit show
for an amazing lady.
Yes,
Vicky Pill.
Yep, Vicious Vicky.
She wrestled back in the '80s for the Jerry Jarrett promotion, and she was she wrestled during the Andy Kaufman thing.
She did. She did all that era.
Didn't she? Didn't she wrestle?
So.
Did she wrestle Andy Kaufman?
No, I don't think she
didn't.
Andy
Oh, okay. I'm not sure, but she was in that period, and she has been fighting.
Great
cancer.
Lady.
She's been fighting cancer here lately, and right now her cancer has gone away, but she's still fighting, and we really love that lady.
We do.
We really do.
Mm-hmm.
She has been around, and she has helped so many people getting in this business. And when she gave us the props that she gave us one afternoon,
it meant everything.
It meant everything.
Because someone who's around the business has actually been a part of the business on a significant level. You really take to heart what they say. Their words carry a lot of weight and a lot of value to you as a worker in this business. Absolutely. And I fell in love with that lady right off the jump. I know he did, and he knew her longer than I have. And it's just one of those things where the best part about this business is what you can do for other people.
Right.
When bad things happen, it's what makes this business beautiful. When you see that true brotherhood and sisterhood come together,
people come together.
We will be the first to do a benefit show
all day long.
Someone that is truly needing that benefit.
Yeah, we may be a-holes.
We may be the assholes of the bunch. He said a-hole, but
I did.
But I don't care. I'll say
you can say assholes.
Oh, good.
I'm sorry if it offends you.
But we are.
I speak what I say. When I say when he said, "Do you want to stay Savage? What about Savage Brotherhood?" I said, "Let's go with it," because my tag team at the time was Pure Destruction, and I had up till we started tagging, I'd been by myself. I've been working singles, so I was just Brody Hawk, one half Pure Destruction.
Yeah,
so. Then I tagged with David Andrews or David Hogan, and we were the Outlaws. We were the original tag team champions at Bluff City, and then he decided he didn't want to do it anymore, and that's when I tagged. He explained to you. I started tagging with him, and we became the tag team champions.
Dominant.
And we have been tag team champions
9 months
since then. 9 months.
9 months.
9 months. So I'm a 2-time tag team champion with another partner.
That's right. So we roll, man. It's fun. What we do is there's nothing like it.
You guys are rolling along over there.
Well, we have a good time, and we take what we do seriously.
We're old school.
We are old school.
When we say we're old school, we are old school. We are I mean, you can go back to the '60s with the way we are.
You can.
I mean,
That's just how we work.
We study from the '70s through the '80s through the '90s. I mean, we are not your typical monkey spot guys. We don't do that.
No, we are very methodical and psychological in what we do.
We never. You could go back and look at our matches that we've had, and you could see that it's never the same match
ever.
We never do the same things in the match. It's always different. Even when we do double team moves, it's different than what we did previously.
Yeah.
Okay. So each match of yours, you evolve each match.
You have to, man. You have to evolve to your opponent, or fans aren't stupid. We sometimes like to treat them like they are. They're not stupid. I mean, you're a fan. I'm a fan. Yeah. I know what I watch and I know what I see, whether it's movies, wrestling, or whatever. Right. So I don't want to see, the same movie time after time after time. I don't want to see that.
What's like
give me something to invest in.
It's like watching Rocky 100 times.
Yeah.
You already know what's going on.
You know what's
going to happen.
Right.
So we're not going to give you that. We're going to give you something different every time.
For the new generation, it's Creed.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Exactly, Creed.
But our biggest thing is you'll look at our wrestling match and go, oh, well, they don't do any of these weird maneuvers or these crazy maneuvers. But the one thing they do is the audience always reacts to us. When we step out, the energy level goes up every single time. Because they can see it in how we walk, how we carry ourselves, and what we do.
Her?
What?
Yes.
See her?
She had to get her 5 seconds on camera.
No, he just pushed me over here.
He did call her over there.
I called her over here. I just want everybody to see her beautiful smile. She works for Bluff City. She's a camera lady. She does a great job. She's when what? You do a great job.
You said doo-doo.
Stop it.
Did I say doo-doo? Yeah, he said doo-doo. She did do a good job.
She does.
You said she does doo-doo. You can't say that.
She says a doo-doo.
She
does a great job. Well, whatever. You see her beautiful smile. That's why she's his wife. There you go.
We are not married.
They're not married, but
I'm not trying to ruin this great relationship we have.
Yeah, that's right. And that piece of paper always does
ruins it. Ruins it.
A piece of paper always ruins a relationship.
I'm not ruining our relationship over paper.
Yo, facts.
She doesn't need that. You can wear a ring and say you're married.
You can do that.
You can do that. You
don't give her any more ideas, dude. Stop.
I love you, bro.
No, you don't.
Yes,
Yes, I
do.
I don't know about
folks.
I love you, bro, and I love her too because we're family.
I don't know about you guys, but once a marriage is enough for me. No more marriages for me, man. I'm done.
Well, we like to do it multiple times.
Well, I'm actually going through a divorce right now.
me too. Me too.
I've been going through a divorce for 20 years now.
That's right, you aren't divorced yet. You something else.
You did say doo-doo.
That is.
I don't care what I said. If I said doo-doo, you kiss my doo-doo ass.
Well, that works.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is his show. This is not After Dark. I have to remember.
Be respectful of Papa.
This is not my podcast. You ask the questions and we will answer.
I think I asked 2 questions so far. It's been like 25 minutes.
Dude.
When we get on a roll, we get on a roll. You'll never interview anybody like us, I'm telling you.
Yeah, I agree. So far, yeah.
So what's your questions? What you got, buddy?
The chat is lively in tonight. Let me tell you, they're all just loving your stuff over here. All right, give me some goals for you guys. Well, before we go into that, how long is your injury going to prevent you from wrestling?
It's not.
Oh, it's not. I didn't.
It's not. He's like, screw that. I'm going back in.
So there was when she gave us this compliment of our match that we had.
Vicious Vicky.
Vicky. He had a torn ligament in his leg.
Yeah, my ankle.
And his ankle.
I tore a couple ligaments.
And he couldn't really. When he went to the ring.
In a boot.
But you didn't go with
a support boot, right?
But you didn't go with the crutches. But he was on crutches.
I was on crutches until we had to walk out. He was on crutches
before we walked out.
Oh,
so here we go. So I already know I've got to carry what I've got to do what I've got to do. And that's the part about Savage Brotherhood. if I get injured, I know he's going to carry me. He's going to carry me till the day and
it's just how we do it.
It's just what it is. So it wasn't even a question. He didn't even have to ask me. I just knew I had to do what I had to do. And we went out there. And even though he was injured, we put on one hell of a match.
Oh, yeah.
The crowd, the crowd response from that match, and I give the other guys props too. They were the top shotters, which was God.
Supposed to be your friends.
I know that. God.
Anyway, we whooped their ass.
They're with 901 Wrestling now.
They
were with us until that day. But we just had an awesome match, even though he was hurt.
Yeah.
He never he was supposed to do certain things that he didn't do, but he got really, when you get out there and the adrenaline gets going, you don't feel the pain.
Yeah, there was a lot I wasn't supposed to do that.
Yeah, there was stuff that he wasn't supposed to do, but he did. But the match was amazing, and the match was so amazing, even though he was injured. So the thing about him is he got injured a couple months ago. He got some ribs cracked, and the doctor told him that he was going to be out 12 weeks, but he was back within 4. So this injury right here ain't going to stop him.
No, I got injured before our match. And still had the match, right?
Yeah,
and still did a run in later. So
it's
I don't believe in that.
It's I've torn ligaments in my knees, and I've wrestled.
It's
constant.
just. It's just we're made a little different.
It's just made different than other people. We're not the typical
tag team.
Well, it's just a wrestler. Like a lot of guys get hurt and they're out for 6 to 8 months, right?
Yeah,
it's a lot, and we can't do that.
The only time I've ever been out for I was out for 8 months. I was supposed to have been out for 9. I tore my ACL and I had ACL replacement surgery, and I was out of wrestling for 8 months. I came back a month earlier than I was supposed to, but that's just the way we are. That's just the way we built.
You just gotta go, man.
I'm gonna. If I get injured, I know he needs me, so I'm gonna be there.
And that's the kind of bond that we have, and you don't get that a lot.
I can see.
Well, that's just like Saturday when he got hurt.
Oh yeah.
Saturday when he got hurt and we was getting ready to go out, I was like, I got this. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Don't worry about it. I got it.
Yep.
We got a comment for you from Daniel Lopez. What's the deal with y'all and Terry from this past Saturday?
I can tell you what the deal is.
Okay.
Tyler was talking trash about us. We seen him. We confronted him about it. Get in the ring, bro. He's like, "Hey, wait a minute before you get in there."
Yeah, because I saw him sitting over there.
So we go over to Terry Tyler, who's our #1 fan.
He is now.
And we just point blank asked him, "You gonna cheer for us? You hate us, or are you gonna cheer for us? What's the point? What's the deal here?"
Well,
no.
Well, we got to give him a back history on this, okay? So back,
pull it up.
That was in April.
What?
You know.
Oh, you're not going to do that.
Yes, I am.
Back in April of this year, we invaded MCW. I say we, it was me and him at first, and then it was some other guys that came along.
Yeah.
With we were royalty at the time. Can you see this picture on the wall?
No, you can't. Yeah, you can.
I can see it.
This newspaper article right here. This is royalty takes over. Super group reshapes Memphis wrestling.
Yeah.
So at the time we were royalty, and we went into MCW to take over because they had the East Coast Bad Boys and the Devil Rejects. Which was Carl Clapp and some others that was talking smack really to me. So I kind of got us set up to go over there,
and we did because people say we
people
wouldn't do it,
and the people didn't think we were going to come.
No.
And so when we walked through the front door and came in that building, it was
the reaction was insane.
It was insane
because people were like, "Oh my God, these guys actually came down here."
So this Terry Tyler guys on our After Dark shows started messaging us and talking smack.
Now anybody who gets caught in a chicken coop with a chick like that shouldn't be talking smack. That's just my opinion.
That's his girlfriend.
That's the girl he got caught with.
In a chicken coop.
In a chicken coop. So,
Yikes.
So, Papa Dink, you're gonna have. I mean, have you went back and watched some of our After Dark shows?
probably not.
I haven't, no.
Probably not.
Well, you need to watch
Well,
some of our After Dark shows.
You guys send me the link and I'll watch it.
We will.
How about that?
We are. Don't get on our bad side because we will let you know. That's just like this past Saturday. You know, you got Memphis Wrestling here in Memphis that is run by Dustin Starr, and he is a piece of crap. He pulled his guys out of that benefit show, and that was something that you don't do, because this was benefit show for a great lady that's fighting cancer, and we would do that for anybody. Mm-hmm. We don't care. It doesn't care if it's Bluff City. Bluff City. It wasn't Bluff City at the time. It was just
a bunch of different companies coming
together to hold a benefit show for a woman that needed it. We raised over $1,200 for her, and it's going to help her through the process of what she's going through.
Anything that can alleviate a little bit of that pressure and pain that you feel financially, having to go through all that and the stress that it causes anyway, is well worth it. So to make it a personal thing between wrestling companies is just it's a terrible precedent, especially when you claim that you're the best and that your company is all over Memphis and it's on the billboards. They do all the things with these Memphis Grizzlies at times and all this stuff. But then you pull out because there's a person on the show that you don't like, so you pull your whole company out after committing to the project. It's just terrible.
Just because Bluff City, and we represent Bluff City. We represent Bluff City to its fullest. We are 100% Bluff City Wrestling.
And it's the people. I mean,
and we're not going to sit here and toot our own horn, but toot. We have carried Bluff City for years. I mean, for the past year.
You're not wrong.
So
you're not wrong, buddy.
So you know we set the bar, and if you don't like it, tough.
Yep.
We don't care.
What else you got for us?
Yeah. All right. More questions.
Opponents you guys want to wrestle that you haven't wrestled yet?
Oh, jeez.
Who are some of the guys on your list?
If we could wrestle anybody?
Anybody.
Oh, my God. FTR would be the one for me. Those guys are so great.
Yeah.
I love those guys.
I agree.
FTR. I mean, they are so good.
I'm kind of at a disadvantage because I don't watch. I don't watch a lot of the stuff. I don't watch wrestling. I mean, that's kind of Brickhouse Brown told me one time that I should, but I just don't. Mm-hmm. I watch a lot. If I'm studying wrestling, I watch wrestling between old Memphis wrestling between 78 to 89. Mm-hmm. And that's what I studied.
So if you want to ask him what old school tag team he would love to have faced,
I would have loved to face the Road Warriors, the Fabulous Ones.
Tully and Arn
would have been great. Speaking, the Freebirds, the Bon Airs. I think that he and I could hold toe to toe to anybody in the wrestling business, even today. I mean, the Usos. We could go toe to toe with the Usos. We could go toe to toe with Kevin Owen and what's the other guy?
Sami Zayn.
We could go toe to toe with them. But there's nobody in this business that I don't think I could go toe to toe with.
Yeah, because we don't have to wrestle their style; they'll have to wrestle ours.
Yeah, because we're old school. We
slow you down.
We'll slow you
down. We break you down. It's just how we work.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So when we talk about old school and new school, that's what we mean. We will break you down and
excuse me for a minute. I got to go to the restroom.
You had too much to drink.
A lot too much to drink.
I was drinking before I got on this.
That's what I'm saying. He's feeling good for a long time now. Go ahead and ask me a question.
Let's go to the Von Erichs. What are your thoughts on the upcoming film?
I can't wait for it. I think like what they've done, getting just ready for that movie, and just how much
the actors
muscle that he's packed on to take on those roles. I'm excited about it. I can't wait to see it. I just hope they do it justice and don't Hollywood it too much. If they stick to the Von Erich story, it's going to be awesome.
Yeah, I'm excited too, man.
And I hope he introduces people to the Von Erichs and what all that was about and that whole thing right there. I mean, it's a tragic story, but at one point they were superheroes.
They were. I believe it. I thought it was coming out in December.
I thought it was too, and I'm not sure. I can't remember. I thought they pushed it back because I've been trying to keep up with it, but man, maybe. I'm not sure. But I know I'm excited about it. I will be in the theater if nobody else is when it comes out.
I'll be in the theater too, watching it, man.
So it'll be cool. It'll be cool.
I think the Iron Savages will be good opponents for Savage Brotherhood.
Who are the Iron Savages?
They're on AEW.
Oh, see, I don't watch a lot of AEW, dude. I have to check them out. I really, and I saw that Edge or Adam Copeland went to AEW the other night.
AEW, yeah.
And I will tune in for some of those things, but I don't watch a lot. I have my own company anyway, so I don't watch a lot of wrestling anymore because I don't want to be accused of stealing somebody's ideas. You know what I mean?
You want to be original.
When it comes to putting on your stuff, you can't. Especially if you're booking and promoting and doing all the other things, you just can't do that. So I haven't watched a lot. I need to. Now I'm going to check them out just to see who they are.
You got to check them out. Google said it's coming out December 22nd, the film.
Thank you, Google, answering for that.
Yeah, one is from over here, Long Island, Bear Bronson.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's a Long Island guy.
Oh, that's cool.
There's a lot of Long Island talent over there in AEW.
Yeah,
I was just talking about this before. MJF, he's a Long Islander.
Yeah.
Yeah. Chris Statlander, another one.
Now, I would love to have wrestled the Briscoe brothers, before that tragedy happened. Would have been great.
Yeah.
Because I just love those guys. They were awesome.
Okay. And what about, I don't know, hopefully you've heard of them, the SATs.
Who?
The Maximo brothers?
Oh, yeah, the Maximo brothers. I didn't know they were the SATs. Yes.
Yes, the SATs. They got their own promotion up here. Wrestling is Now.
Oh, really?
Yes.
That's what we're talking about. There's so many promotions out there, and some of these guys have them, and I just don't, outside of our area, especially this last year and a half, I haven't kept up with anything because we're on the road all the time. Like from Friday night till Sunday night, we'll just be working all weekend. And it's just one of those things. And Monday through Thursday, I don't want to think about anything else except for the podcast that I have to do.
At one time, we were running Thursday through Sunday.
Yes,
there was time, but you choose to come, step back on that.
I had to, man. I had to.
Well, there was let's see,
Serena.
You see that?
Said, Brody's back. We gotta stop talking about it.
Talking about me? No. I know y'all would because I was listening.
Here we go. Look, Steiner, circa 92.
That would have been great.
Oh yeah. We've got this. He claims that he's not a fan of ours. That he's just he's a babyface fan. He claims that he's a babyface fan. And his name is Jay Griffin.
He's in your chat.
Is he in here?
He's in the chat.
All right. So Jay likes to. His favorite. He was like, you guys can't be great because of the Road Warriors and the Steiners. You would have had to have beaten them to be great. And then he said, what did he say? Because we wore white tights just for this.
Lawler.
He said, you will never be in Lawler's league until you're able to wear white tights. So guess what we wore? We wore white tights.
Now we can't get in a time machine and go back and wrestle the Road Warriors, but you know what? There were great tag teams before the Road Warriors and after the Road Warriors. You can only wrestle who is in your here and now.
But that's just the thing. If we were back in the 80s, we would have been a top tag team.
Yeah.
We would have been able to the Road Warriors would have been we would have been neck and neck with the Road Warriors.
And it's one of those things where it's so good that we can, and we say that with not trying to brag or be, honestly, it's just, again, it's how we work and how we're made. And the tag team scene today is garbage. It's not like, it's true. It's trash. It is. You look anywhere and it's just really trash now, especially in the WWE and that garbage hole and what they do up there with their tag teams. And I love tag team wrestling, even though I've been a singles wrestler most of my career. But tag team wrestling is a special kind of skill.
But it's always been said, and it'll always be said, in order to be a great tag team, you have to be a great singles wrestler.
Yeah.
The Maximals over at Win a couple months ago had their first tag team titles for the company, and the whole show was all tag teams except one match.
Oh wow!
It was
See, I would
all
love
tag teams.
That's something I would watch just to see who up there is worth working and how these guys perform and what they're doing in that ring, because that's what we look at. We don't look at much other things when it comes to singles and stuff. We look at a lot of tag stuff.
Right. There's a group I want you.
Our next victim's
I'm
going to
gonna
be.
give you some. I'm gonna give you some names, man. The Audacity. Check them out.
Ooh, I will.
They're tough, man. They're brothers, actually. Literally brothers.
You see Jake Griffin's comment over there?
Well, it was good.
What did he say?
Over under on how the Young Bucks would last against the Savage Brotherhood. He says 4 minutes.
Jay, 2.5. Stop it. Stop that. That's insulting. That's disrespectful.
Have your paths ever crossed?
I tell you what,
No, I would love for him to cross.
You know what I would love for me and you to do?
What's that?
Go to Japan.
Ooh,
That would be cool.
That would be cool.
I would
love for
food.
you and I to go to Japan and work over there with those guys.
I just starved to death over there.
Huh?
I starved to death.
No, you wouldn't.
Because you
I don't eat seaweed. I would starve to death.
No, you would.
Yes, I would.
They got steaks over there. Haven't you watched Mr. Baseball?
You eat rice and fish.
Mr.
I
Baseball.
don't want to eat rice and fish for 6
Well,
months.
haven't you watched Mr. Baseball with
No.
Tom Selleck?
No,
You need to watch it because they got steak over there.
I don't believe it. I don't think they have cows over there.
They got steak.
I don't believe it.
What do you think they have then?
Fish and rice and seaweed. Shrimp. I'll eat shrimp, but they package.
I love
stuff.
shrimp and rice.
What's that Tangimala sauce or whatever it is, the stuff that they put on there that kills you?
I have no idea.
See, exactly.
I have no idea.
I'm not eating nothing I can't pronounce.
See,
I'm not gonna do it.
hold on. Let's go back. I want to ask a question to you, Papa.
Okay.
How many questions have you asked us so far?
I think it's 4.
4. And how long have we been on here?
45 minutes almost.
I'm not rambling.
You're rambling.
No, sir.
Mark says Savage Brotherhood would be great in Puerto Rico.
We would get killed in Puerto Rico.
I would love to go to Puerto Rico.
But we get killed over there.
Why? Because of the
way we talk.
Because the way we talk and the way we
Yes, the way we instigate people, we would get shot and stabbed and everything.
Puerto Rico.
Oh yeah.
I heard some stories.
I was told not last night, the other night that I am impulsive.
I'm gonna tell you a quick story about a team of wrestlers that came from up here in the Northeast. They went to Puerto Rico, and they were put up in a hotel. When one of them walked into the hotel, there was blood all over the wall.
See,
he's like, "I need another hotel. I can't stay here."
Puerto Rico's rough. Everybody that's in the wrestling business knows that. So
yeah, that's what I'm saying. We get killed in Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico's tough.
It would not be good for us.
We might.
They'd still throw batteries over there.
Yes, they do, and we would get.
Do they really?
Yes.
We would get dinged with them for sure.
Yeah, they don't throw like normal stuff like cups and drinks. They throw batteries.
The D batteries.
Big size D batteries. Oh yeah.
Big D batteries.
Oh yeah. That's how they power the little cars over there.
Yeah.
Now that we answered 4 or 5 questions, hopefully next time you guys come back, we'll actually answer another 4 or 5.
Dude, it's about like that, right? You know, he had no idea what he was
he had no idea.
I really didn't. I had no clue.
Well, I got going. How many questions did you have for us?
I just pop them out of my head now.
I
used to write them down, and then I'm like, fuck it. I'm just gonna go off the top of my head.
There you go. Now you're with us. You're with us.
It's more natural.
Yeah,
exactly. It is.
Exactly.
Wagyu beef. What the hell?
But you did have a question for me. You said, right?
Yes, that was his question. How many questions?
Is that the question?
Yeah, that was his question.
Exactly.
That was it.
I'm gonna ask you a question next. Ready? How many beers did you have tonight?
How many beers did I have tonight? Let's see.
How much is in 4 cases? 48.
I've had at least 7.
We're gonna do an over/under on this. I'm gonna say I'm taking the over.
They're really not beers. They're these.
Beasts?
They're monsters.
So these things are 6% alcohol. That's it. Nothing major.
I think with 4 cases, it's gonna be like.
And then it becomes major.
Hey,
So he gets real chatty.
If your heart doesn't explode from it.
You could only get these at one time. You could only get these in Florida and another 5 states at one time. You could only get these. And back in July, I went to Inglewood, Florida, and I discovered these, and these have been great since.
They're up here in New York.
Are they?
Oh, y'all get these up there?
Yeah. There was only 6 states.
Only 6 states had these.
I've seen them
at first, but then there was 3 more that came along afterwards.
100%. I've seen that before.
In New York.
Oh, okay.
So yes.
So where are you at, Papa Dink?
Long Island, New York.
The
The most magical place on earth, according to MJF.
That's a beautiful area though up there.
It is.
I would love to come to New
We got some bad hoods up here though.
New York.
Hey, look, there ain't no hood like a Memphis hood, so I think we'll be fine.
Dude, if you can survive Memphis, you can survive anywhere.
Pretty much.
Okay, all right.
It's pretty much true.
So if I came down to Memphis one day, you guys would show me around?
Oh yeah, you'll be this is vacation.
Come on down. Come on down. Take a ride with Brotherhood.
I'd probably be drinking, and I'd probably wake up in a park or something. Like, what the hell am I?
We would take care of you.
Look, dude, you would wake up with some strange women. That's for sure.
Yes.
We would take care of you.
He'd be like,
what's your name? What's your name again?
It doesn't matter, but nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Might need penicillin later, but still.
All right. You better bring my
I
little.
wasn't going to go that far.
But you know it's true.
But you went that far. See, he doesn't know what the hell he got into when he.
100%. I did not.
Serena knew and didn't tell you. She did not warn you.
We are not your typical interview.
Now, if I go down there, you guys got to watch my back in case someone tries to kill me for my championship.
And you bring that with you too, buddy.
That's right.
Hell yes.
I'll have a date in no time. I bring this thing.
Dude, that's a fact.
Bring it.
Yeah, we'll take you on down to Rat City. we can do that, right? Yes.
I'm not involved. I'm not involved in that.
I think the chat is done with us.
Oh, they know.
I'm done. See,
Angel knows.
Guys, thank you for coming on the podcast.
Papa, we appreciate it, man.
Thanks
so
for
much.
having us,
Thanks for having us.
Definitely got to come back. 100%. You guys got to come back.
We will. Right, just let us know when, brother. We got you.
Where can everybody follow you?
All right.
Facebook, pretty much. Big Daddy Storm,
Brody Hawk,
Bluff City
Wrestling.
And for those of you who got here late and new, that's all I'm going to tell you.
Please. And most of all, tune into After Dark.
Tune in After Dark Saturday nights, 9:00 Central Time.
And it's a 3-hour show.
So bring your drinks.
We don't cut off till 12, and we talk about everything and anything.
You got it.
And what platform is that on?
Facebook and YouTube, both. Undefined Radio is where to be under.
Awesome. Can one of you guys send me the link?
I will do so happily.
We'll do so.
Awesome, brothers. Thank you very much for coming on. I appreciate you coming on tonight.
Papa, we appreciate it, bro. Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
Awesome.
We'll be this weekend. We will be.
Plug where you're going to be.
Plug us where we're going to be October.
This weekend we will be in Memphis. We got TV taping Saturday
at the
Oyo Hotel. That's at 6101 Shelby Oaks Drive in Memphis, Tennessee. And then that night we are in Bible, Arkansas, whooping ass. AWA in Arkansas. So let's go.
Can't forget Friday night.
Let's go Friday night.
Friday night we're going to be in Middleton, Tennessee. Friday night.
We're everywhere.
That's 108 Henderson Street, Middleton, Tennessee.
So let's go.
Awesome. All right, everybody. I just got tangled up here. As for me, I will be seen next at Victory Pro Wrestling's Hallowed Ground coming up on Saturday night, October 14th. Make sure you go to victoryprowrestling.com to get your tickets.
We can kick ass there.
We go there.
Yeah.
Gotta check them out. Check them out on YouTube.
We will do that. Papa, we appreciate it, bro.
Thanks, bud.
I got more. I'm not done.
Oh, let's go.
You're just done with us?
No.
Well, pop it up. Let's talk about it.
Also on October 14th in the state of New Jersey, we got Titan Championship Wrestling Savage Intentions, and I am sponsoring a couple of tickets there. Not that many, just 15. I gave away 2 tickets last night. Tomorrow night, I'll be giving away 2 more tickets, so make sure you stay tuned for the trivia question during the episode. And tomorrow night I have the one and only TJ Marconi. Hey yo, it's Italian Heritage Month. Hey yo, TJ Marconi stops by the podcast. Now on my YouTube channel is Vlog Interaction, where I'm seen here with Tiffany Avatar, the Cotton Candy Princess. As you can see, I'm carrying my YouTube Heavyweight Championship, and we are discussing some funny stuff over there.
You love cotton candy?
I love cotton
candy. Cotton candy's good. Cotton candy's good. And on November 11th, at the big event New York, right here in Brentwood, Long Island, where such stars as the Bella Twins, Mandy Sachs,
if we can make it there, we can make it.
Anna Jay's going to be there. Ruby Riot, or Ruby Soho nowadays.
Oh, there you go.
And many more, including Dennis Rodman.
So where we
The Worm.
The Worm up here, but I will be there as well with Brittany Brooks.
So
and then after the big event, we will be at Victory Pro Wrestling, where she will be wrestling and I will be doing my vlog. So come down to all those events, and thank you everybody for tuning in. Thank you to the chat. As you can see, Angel blames Serena for bringing you guys on.
Thank you, Serena. We appreciate it, sweetheart.
Appreciate the Savage Brotherhood,
because she was part of that too.
That's right.
Everybody else have a good night,
you.
guys. Just stay on for a second.